I started a janitorial company and really worked hard, really started the company from scratch, built it up to be one of the largest janitorial companies within the niche here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And through the process of starting that company, I realized that janitorial had its positives and had its negatives, and I wanted to sell and to move into something else.
2007 was my first full year with the company, and I was the #1 agent in the country. About 800 agents, 125 offices, and it's just a business that really suited me, the skill set that I had, and I come from my background. My parents owned their own company together for most of my life. My grandmother, before that, she owned a private school in Pleasant Grove in Dallas. So everybody's got a little bit of that entrepreneurial bug in them. And
when I got into this business and selling other people's businesses, I really worked hard to develop a system that was more from a seller's perspective. You cannot see the true story of a business by looking at their profit and loss statement. Cannot see it. That's only one aspect of the company. I began realizing when we got into this business that how we package the business, how we present it to the market is crucial for the business owner to get the best possible price.
When I first finally made up my mind that it was time to sell the company, I knew my industry very well, and I knew a lot of people in the industry that would probably be interested in acquiring my company. I kind of put the word out that I was thinking about selling, and just almost immediately I got 2 people that were very interested. I started bargaining with them, and I thought to myself, this is easy. You know, here I got it coming, all I got to do is close out the deal and get the price right. Well, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I began to, as I got further into it, find that there's things I didn't know. Of course, I knew my business, and I thought if I ran that, I could surely sell it, you know. But it began to dawn on me that it wasn't a surefire thing like I thought it was.
any business owner, any other business sales professional can go out and find a website to put a business on. Where we really separate ourselves is the internal aspect, and that's the process that we go through to package and position a business exactly like a business owner wants it to be positioned, to tell their story, to tell what's unique about it. A lot of people in our industry, they feel like once they've gotten the buyer, their job is pretty much done. And we look at it completely differently. From the point that we get the offer to the point we close, we're involved in that process every step of the way, because you never know at what point is the big critical issue going to come up. We listen to what our sellers are telling us. What's important to them? What are they trying to accomplish? I mean, are they trying to retire? Are they trying to generate a big paycheck to invest in another opportunity? Based on that, then we can guide buyers to say, you know, here's what you need to give some thought to, because here's what the seller's really trying to do.
As a business owner, you cannot make money not returning phone calls. And we have a policy in our office that every lead that comes in, we are returning the call within 1 hour. If you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears to build a business that you want to sell, we want to give you the importance to return a phone call and evaluate that company to see if you have the opportunity to sell your business.
Our tagline around here is, it's more than a transaction, it's a life transition. And that's what these really are for these business owners. They're taking a major leap from something that they've been doing for maybe 50 years. And they're moving on to that next transition, that next stage of their lives. And so we want to make sure that we do everything we can to get them what they need and what they want and what they're really after in order to take that next step and feel good about it.
To compare my experience without a broker versus my experience with Scott, not only did he take out the pain and the uncertainty and replace it with confidence throughout the process, but he negotiated a much better return for me in the sale of the business than I was able to do my first time around. Scott has financing relationships that go beyond acquaintances at banks or knowing which banks do what deals. He's got depth at various positions, and those made a lot of difference throughout the deal. His experience in what he does and the professionalism showed itself through my process many, many times. I never had a doubt that I had the right guy representing me.